welcome to this. Welcome back to my channel, guys. We'll be starting the next game in a minute. We'll just have to set up man-to-man marking, which we have done. Don't need to set it up. So let's go into this game. We'll be changing the kit. Yeah, white versus claret and blue. So let's get into the game here at Upton Park between West Ham United and Manchester United. The first game of this episode in the league. Here we are at the bowling ground, but not the bowling ground. And Julian Dicks leads out West Ham United as Roy Keane leads out Manchester United. Keane, no. West Ham get us underway. Ian Dowie to Repka to Frank Lampard. Lampard tackled by Andy Cole. Cole trying to get that back to Beckham. Dowie. Hartson. Tackled by Johnson. There's a good ball through to Giggs. Right, this might be a tricky game because the way they're set up nullifies any attack from United. Good ball by Berkovic back to Lampard. United have... Oh, for what? For getting the... Hartson taken out by Ronnie Johnson. Andy Cole. Now Beckham. Oh yeah, that's not a free kick, is it not? Fucking shitty Julian Dicks taking out Beckham and Dwight York over the bar at Upton Park. Look at that. Dirty bastards of West Ham, man. Always have been, always will be a dirty team. Jamie Carragher. Now Steve Potts, Al Berkovic. Trying to hold off Scholes. Keane wins the ball. The West Ham crowd going mad that it should have been a free kick. But United attack again. Beckham again. Dwight York! Dwight York! For Manchester United! What a goal from Manchester United. What a run this is from David Beckham. Gets to the byline. He whips the ball in onto Dwight's head. And Louis McCloskey couldn't get near it in the goal for West Ham. Why are we changing from defensive to main? We should be on main to start with. And Dwight York, Yorkie feeds it, and Andy Cole! Andrew Cole scores number 2 at Upton Park, and the league leaders are 2-0 up. Jamie Carragher nowhere near it, and the leaders of the Premiership 2 goals to the good. York looking, he steamrollers Jamie Carragher. Dwight York, he makes Jamie Carragher look like a pudding. Look at this, Carragher's bad touch. Dwight says, up yours, you scouse bastard. McCloskey. Johnson trying to win the ball. Down the line. Gary Neville. Keane holds off John Hartson. Beckham. Goes at Dix. Dix again. Julian Dix. Complaining, saying, no, that's no free kick. Look at here. Beckham gets right past Julian Dix. The fat bastard who used to play at Liverpool knew what he was doing. Giggs to whip this in. Ryan Giggs whips it into the mixer. Nowhere near for Dwight York. It's Lampard. Roy Keane gets Frank Lampard a kick. And the United captain gets booked. Lampard goes to turn. And you see Roy Keane brings Frank down. So 2 bookings for United. Up again, looking on Berkovic. Scholes beats Berkovic. Giggs. Ryan Giggs. Still Ryan Giggs. Giggs beats Potts. Lomas. No one else around him. Andy Cole. It's 3-0. Andrew Cole with the third. And United go into half time. Oh. And at half time at Upton Park, it's West Ham United 0, Manchester United 3. I know we've had 2 bookings. We don't want to risk him getting sent off. So Roy Keane off for Nicky Butt. Ollie Solskjaer on for Dwight York. And Ted Sheringham on for Andrew Cole. United gets underway for the second half. Stam. Schmeichel. Neville. Beckham. Oh, Beckham makes sure that Julian Dix knows that David Beckham was there. Yellow card for David Beckham. You see him, he gets the ball, Julian Dix. Beckham says, I've had enough of you, keep taking swings at me. Trying to injure me on a football pitch. Sheringham. Ball's off. Giggs. Beckham. Looking for Solskjaer. Solskjaer. Sheringham! Teddy Sheringham for Manchester United. It's 4-0 here at Upton Park. And West Ham going to sleep again. And Solskjaer just passed it beyond Jamie Carragher. Julian Dix clapping. Beckham stopped Dix in his track. Trying to get in to his stride. Nicky Butt. And again, Julian Dix. Solskjaer fighting him. Oh, and Ollie Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh my God. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Nearly cripples Julian Dix. Nearly breaking the former man's legs. Looking for Johnson. Schmeichel gets there. Schmeichel. Oh, what an idiot, man. Dix has now felt Sheringham Holds our players. Beckham gets around Julian Dix. Julian Dix again. Not running his heart out. Giggs! Ryan Giggs for Manchester United! 5-0 to the Red Devils here in London. Off goes John Hartson and on comes Paul Kitson. Sheringham. Trying to get there with Solskjaer. Scholes. Solskjaer's in. Ollie Solskjaer! Oh, 6-0! United have battered West Ham. 6-0 in London. Oh my God, if you're a West Ham fan, top yourself. Beckham. Still David Beckham. Still Michelle Beckham. Still Beckham. Former ball boy here. Beckham. And again, no free kick against West Ham in a dangerous part for United, because the referees are kissing West Ham United's ass. But another win for the leaders, Man United. Scores from elsewhere around their grounds: Leeds United 1, Leicester City 0, Wimbledon 2, Crystal Palace 2, Tottenham Hotspur 4, Bolton Wanderers 1, Newcastle United 1, Chelsea 0, Coventry City 4, Sheffield Wednesday 2, Blackburn Rovers 5, Barnsley 0, Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 2, Southampton 0, and Everton 0, Derby County 3. Okay, the international break. This is some call-ups to the national team, and as you can see, same call-ups. Let's get into the next Premier League match as we play Coventry City at Old Trafford. Right, so let's go down. So Gary Neville will mark John Solarco. Ronnie Johnson will mark Darren Huckabee. Jaap Stam will mark Dion Dublin. Dennis Irwin will mark Gary McAllister. Paul Scholes will mark him. I don't know how you say his name. And Roy Keane will mark Martin Johansson, or Johan, I don't know how you said that name, so we'll just refer to them two as their kit numbers. Here we go at Old Trafford. So the Coventry City team is Steve Grusovic, Richard Shaw, Gary Bream, David Burrows, Roland Nielsen, a player I don't know, John Solarco, Gary McAllister, another player I don't know, Dion Dublin, and Darren Huckabee. Our next game is equal. Back off, Rovers. Back off, Rovers. Back off. We've got a Champions League game, and then we've got Blackburn in the league. Here we are at Old Trafford for the Premier League match between Manchester United and Coventry City. The fans are ready here at Old Trafford. And United gets on the way. York passes back to Stom to Schmeichel to Gary Neville. Neville into Beckham beats David Burrows. He's whipped that ball in towards Andy Cole. Couldn't get there. Dion Dublin. Now to David Burrows. John Solarco. Back to David Burrows. Picked off by Roy Keane. Andy Cole to Gary Neville. Gary Neville whips that in. And Dwight York nods wide at the post. Goal kick to Coventry. Agruzovic kicks along, looking for Dublin. Dublin off the chest, controls it to Gary McAllister. McAllister tries to take on Ryan Giggs. Giggs loses the ball again to Gary McAllister. He needs Irwin's intervention there. Dennis Irwin. Oh, Irwin, keep the ball in play, you fucking retard. From tackle again by Irwin to Neville. Neville to Beckham. Beckham nearly screwed that up. He hit the back of Beckham's ankles. Beckham. What are you doing? Pebbles. Coventry now with Roland Nielsen. Trying to get back to Shaw. To the number 17. To John Solarco. Gary Breen. Andy Cole! Gary Breen tried to do something. Beckham blocked it, and Cole goes for the half volley against Coventry. Goal kick to Coventry City. Up again by Agruzovic. Jonsson tried to beat Huckabee to the ball. Gary Neville slowly bringing the ball forward to David Beckham. Beckham gets beyond Burrows. Where's that ball in? Dwight York. Oh. He didn't contact with that beautifully there, did Dwight. Wide of the post. Oggy again. Looking for Huckabee. Solarco. Couldn't get past Gary Neville. Gary Neville on his bike now. From right back. Down the Manchester United flank. Which it in. Dwight York! What? Nailed at Old Trafford! Just before half time. What a cross from York. From Gary Neville to Dwight York. Neville runs at Burrows. Beats him for pace. Whips in a beautiful ball. And Dwight York out jumps Richard Shaw for the head. To get his head on this. And then it past Oggy in the Coventry goal. Coventry needs to come back. Now Richard Shaw. Gary Breen. David Burrows. Gary Breen. Richard Shaw now for Coventry. Into the number 19. And at half time at Old Trafford, it's Manchester United 1, Coventry City 0. Strachan will need to show his mettle. Second half, Peter Schmeichel will be rested. And so will both centre backs. To give them some game time. So United making some subs. So Peter Schmeichel goes off for Roman van der Hau. Ronnie Johnson goes off for Davy May. And Jaap Stam goes off for Henning Berg. Solarco loses the ball to Neville. Neville to Roy Keane. Roy Keane out to Dennis Irwin. Irwin to Giggs. Giggs takes on Roland Nielsen. Beats Roland Nielsen to the ball. Bad mistake that by Ryan Giggs. Gary Breen to David Burrows. Burrows looks for Oggy. Oggy goes long. Neville. Offside Dwight York. Coming back from an offside position. Free kick to Coventry. Steve Agrusovic up the pitch. Berg wins the header. Dwight York looks for Andy Cole, and Andy Cole, Oggy with his save. Scholes trying to get onto it. Dublin to Huckabee. To Martin. To Huckabee. Winning the ball again. Dion Dublin. David May has to come across to cover. Ryan Giggs. Going down this flank. Giggs. Roland Nielsen makes the tackle. Irwin does McAllister. Oh, Giggs nearly leaves the ball behind. Ryan Giggs in the box. Looking for Dwight York. I mean, not York, Cole. Keep getting them two mixed up. Well, Black. Richard Shaw. To David Burrows. Burrows looks for Dublin. Fantastic again to Beckham. Becks gets beyond his man. Whips that ball in. Dwight York looking for it. Irwin couldn't find a United player. Berg wins the ball. Cole. Cole gets through. Andy Cole! It's 2-0! 90 minutes it has took for United to get the second. And Coventry will be going back to the Midlands after a spirited performance at Old Trafford to lose 2-0 against Manchester United. I think it's hard to take that for Coventry. Leicester City 1, West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 0, Leeds United 1, Bolton Wanderers 2, Wimbledon 2, Newcastle United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Blackburn Rovers 4, Barnsley 0, Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 2, Southampton 2, Everton 4, and Chelsea 1, Derby County 0. Goal difference is coming down a bit. I think this game we can sim. Because with that far ahead in the Champions League, we can sim this game. So Gary Neville will mark him. Johnson him. Stam on Hassan. Irwin on Balbuena. Scholes on him. Keane on this guy. So we can send this because we've got 2 big games in the league coming up. So this is match day 4 of the UEFA Champions League. These are results from around the grounds. Liverpool 0, Lille 2, Club Brugge 0, Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 2, Istanbul 0, Olympiacos 0, Manchester United 2, Lokomotiv Moscow 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 1, Fulham 1, Inter Milan 1. What you want? Barcelona 1, Porto 0. I ain't got your conch. Wherever you put it. It's downstairs. It's in lounge. Come get it. Barcelona 1, Porto 0, Basel 0, Chelsea 4. PSG 3, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Genk 2, Arsenal 4. Juventus 0, Zenit 0. Copenhagen 2, Ajax 0. Benfica 0, Galatasaray 0. Celtic 0, Atletico Madrid 1. Blackburn Rovers 1. Lyon 0. Young Boys 0. Valencia 4. As we check in the league, it is close with 2 matches remaining in Group A between Liverpool, Lyon and Real Madrid. We're through. Let's have a look. Barcelona are automatically through as well, so PSG, so are Atletico Madrid, and so Blackburn Rovers. Oh, match day 10. Oh, we've got 3 big matches. Rovers, Liverpool, Arsenal, and then we change the side for the Champions League. Right, so Gary Neville will mark Jason Wilcox. Ronnie Johnson marks Chris Sutton out of the game. Jaap Stam marks Alan Shearer out of the game. Danny Irwin marks Jason Stuart Ripley out of the game. Post goals will mark Tim Sherwood out of the game. And Roy Keane will mark Paul Warhurst out of the game. Stupid prick. Here we are, Ewood Park for the game between Blackburn and Manchester United. Look at that shit team. And there's the United team. So it is the Premier League champions 94-95 versus the treble winners of 98-99. Who will come out on top? Colin Henry for Rovers. Warhurst to Nemanja Vidic, not part of that team. Andrew to Kenner. Kenner couldn't get it past Ryan Giggs. Throw into Blackburn. Now Stuart Ripley holds off Giggs. Sherwood to Shearer. Shearer out turns Stam. Shearer. Oh, what a goal, and Blackburn lead at Ewood Park against United. Alan Shearer gets the goal. And Blackburn's 94-95 team lead the treble winners of Manchester United. Now United attacking it down the right. Beckham gets that ball in. Dwight York heads it. Dwight York 1-1. Beckham here running down the flanks. He whips the ball in. York gets the first shot, saved by Flowers, but York pounces and puts the ball beyond Tim Flowers. And Rovers now have to get us underway. 14 minutes gone at Ewood Park. It's 1-1. Sherwood to Kenner. Kenner holding off Giggs. Ripley. Good play, Dennis Irwin. Giggs. Now to Scholes. Scholes to Roy Keane. Roy Keane out to David Beckham. He's took the piss out of the sword. Beckham again whips that ball in. 2-4 for Andy Cole or Dwight York. Throw in Rovers. Ripley to take this throw in. Down to Sherwood. Kenner to Nemanja Vidic. To Graham Lasso. Paul Warhurst to Jason Wilcox. Wilcox looking for Chris Sutton. Good cut out there by Ronnie Johnson. Good pass from Roy Keane into Beckham. Beckham gets it across. Dwight York looking again. Colin Henry to the rescue. Giggs to Beckham. Beckham to Neville. Neville getting to the byline. Gets the ball in. Straight down the throat of Tim Flowers. Flowers to Beckham. Beckham. Andy Cole offside. It's been an entertaining game here at Ewood Park. Hendry looking for Shearer. Shearer outbeats Yapstam. Johnson to the Great Dane Peter Schmeichel. Schmeichel to Dennis Irwin. Irwin to Giggs. Ryan Giggs beats Kenner for pace. Giggs gets that ball in. Looking again for Andy Cole. And at half time at Ewood Park, it's Blackburn 1, Blackburn Rovers 1, Man United 1. Too tough. This is a tough game, man. We'll take Keane off, give him a rest, but on. We'll bring on Sheringham and we'll bring on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We need some extra firepower up front. And that will get us underway in the second half at Ewood Park. Stam to Schmeichel. Schmeichel to Johnson. Johnson to Gary Neville. Gary Neville to David Beckham. Beckham runs past Jason Wilcox. Graham Lasso coming towards the ball. What an attempt by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He tried the bicycle kick to score the goal beyond Rovers, his goalkeeper. But what a save by Tim Flowers. Beckham again. Can he get that ball in? He's whipped it. Solskjaer heads over the Rovers bar. You can see United are putting the pressure on Blackburn. Up towards Sutton. Ronnie Johnson beats Sutton in the air. Now Beckham. Sheringham has to get out of the way. Beckham whips that ball in. Giggs! Ryan Giggs! For Manchester United! 2-1 at Ewood Park as Giggs heads past Flowers. Get in. Piss off, Rovers. Hendry gives that ball to Sherwood. Paul Scholes puts a crunching tackle in against Tim Sherwood. Solskjaer Oh, Ollie, what have you done there, Ollie? Yellow cards for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. See that? Oh. Oh. You know something? That moves that.